What's up, Gary Lamm, Main Event Maniacs? 11 days to Christmas. Gary, Snoopy, and Panda wishing you happy holidays, a happy new year. We're going to break down the 49ers like we always do. 49ers, Arizona Cardinals, round 2. What to watch for? Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. Here we go. What's up, friends? All right. Hey, it's a Christmas party. We're about to get started. What do you say, Panda? Niners, Arizona. Hey. Hey, look it. I know we just had a big rivalry game against the Seahawks. Big time game against Philadelphia. Next week, we got the Ravens. And Arizona is 3-10. All right? But there are some things to watch for in this game. And Panda said, I'm watching for the door. I want to get out of here, Papa. You want to hang out, Panda? All right? Hey, that's gross, man. Panda's going up the chimney. Like old St. Nick. All right. San Francisco 49ers, no doubt we're on a roll. Arizona Cardinals, not so much. But if there is a trap game in these 5 games against the Birds, this is it. 3-10 Cardinals. But since the return of Kyler Murray, I'm not saying he's looked great, but the Cardinals are 2-2 coming off a big win against the Steelers. And straight up, the Cardinals are going to have a good draft pick. Kyler Murray is a talent, but he is playing for his Cardinal career, possibly, his NFL career, or at least where he's assumed as an NFL quarterback. And look he's a running quarterback. He is faster than Jalen Hurts. I think he has more arm talent. 49ers have had a challenge with running quarterbacks. Jonathan Gannon is going to have this team coached well. He is the former defensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles that knocked out Brock Purdy. I know that's not so scary, the system that defeated the Eagles. Because the Niners, they whipped that behind, okay? But Jonathan Gannon will have the Cardinals coached well. And they have one of the things that beat the 49ers. That is a running quarterback. And it looks like Kyler Murray is a talent. He is a talent. We make fun of him. It's Christmas time. We have, what the heck's that game he plays? That first person. What are they? Whatever. He's playing video games and not, studying the playbook. But right now, if he's going to get serious, he's going to get serious now because Arizona, like I said, they're going to have a high round draft pick. There's a lot of hype on quarterbacks in this draft, and he's got to make hay. He's got to get on Santa's good list if he wants to say a starting quarterback in the NFL, or at least on the Cardinals. If he wants his future secure, and he wants to, be a quarterback, and he wants to have a high draft pick as a weapon on his side to be on the Cardinals, he's got to do some things. And let's just get straight to it. He has a thumb injury. It looks like his legs are back. But remember, the 49ers have done well against running quarterbacks, but Kyler Murray is a lot faster. And this is maybe a warm-up to take on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. This is the test. All the work that Steve Wilks put in to help design a system that not even DeMeco Ryans or Robert Saleh could do. Stop a running quarterback when it counts. This is more practice. They got to get it done. Josh Dobbs had 48. Josh Dobbs in week 4 had 48 rushing yards against the Niners. So maybe Gannon has something. I'm assuming the Niners are going to handle that business. But the thing about Murray, the 49ers, cut in the inside gaps. Murray can get out and around and to the edge. So let's see. I want to see what goes on. All right. Another thing to watch for. James Conner. The 49ers have fantastic linebackers in Warden Greenlaw, but but Greenlaw's been banged up. And James Conner's a big dude. He's 4.9 a carry. It might be hard to stick with that run game because the 49ers might be ahead, but Conner's a big, bad dude. And as well as the 49er cornerbacks have been playing, the defensive backfield has been fantastic. They're not fast. There's not like a 4-3 guy on the whole squad. And if what to watch for? Watch for the injury report. Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, that dude's real fast. All right, he's had a heel injury, but he's played through. He practiced today. He was back in practice today. The last game against the Cardinals, Stanford product, Michael Wilson. He had a good game. The Simi Valley product, 6'2", 212. That's it's a player to watch for. But they might dust off Rondale Moore, and we're probably going to be without Travarius Ward. Ambry Thomas has been really well. Has been playing really well. Like I said, Michael Wilson might play in this game. Watch the. Let me say that in English coherently. Michael Wilson played a good game against the 49ers receiver out of Stanford. All right, I think he had 7 catches, 76 yards, pretty good. Last game, Marquise Brown, 7 catches, 96 yards. The 49ers are a better defense, but Wilson's coming off a neck injury. He might play. And the reason why I bring that up, 49ers have been fantastic in the secondary these last few weeks. But Charvarius Ward is out. Ambry Thomas has been good. But every time I see Isaiah Oliver, I'm watching for Isaiah Oliver. If I'm Kyler Murray, I'm watching for him. And say you get like a Randall Moore back. He's good for one deep play a game. And Isaiah Oliver is not fast. I'm hoping to see in this game, I want to see what the Niners have in the rookie, Darrell Luter Jr., maybe some Sam Womack. Look, and this is the game right now. What to watch for? I'm hoping the Niners win, but I'm watching for the growth of Jair Brown, and I want to see a big woo hit Jair Brown. I want to see a big woo hit Jair Brown. That's what I'm watching for. I'm watching for the 49ers secondary, safety depth. I want to see some of these guys. And here's the thing: the Niners, they're a little banged up. Dre Greenlaw's going to play. They've been missing a lot of tackles. You got a big running back. You might have some fast receivers. I want to see the depth. I want to see Logan Ryan. What's this guy about? The strong safety we picked up out of free agency. He's still got a 32-year-old, right? I want to see Luter and Womack. I want to see these guys. Let's see what we got. And here's another thing. I'm expecting to see a lot of screen game from Connor, from McBride. The 49ers pass rush has been tremendous. But you got some newer guys in the secondary, whether it's Oliver. He's been slow. He can tackle, but I mean he's just not fast. So I want to see McBride in the tight end game. The Niners have a tough time guarding tight ends in the screen game. James Conner, I'd love to see that if I'm any damn team in the NFL, and I look at that pass rush with Chase Young and Bosa and whoever Hargrave is going to play, the whole damn we got Gregory, we got everybody. I can't believe all the D line is stacked. They're going to watch for other teams to try to exploit a screen game. They're looking for a blueprint to beat the 49ers, and the obvious way to do that against a team like the 49ers is a screen game. James Conner, that is a big, bad dude, 230-pound running back. He's just a cancer survivor. This guy, he's on a mission. He's whooped the Niners before. It's not beyond James Conner to have a good game against the 49ers. Hopefully the 49ers whoop some butt, and it's not a factor. But look for Gannon and the head. Look for Jonathan Gannon and the Arizona Cardinals to get a blueprint and try to spoil the Niners. They spoil their path to the home field in the NFC Championship game. That's what they worked so hard to get. They had the roller coaster. They were number 1 team, 5-0, dropped 3, and just somehow pulled themselves out of the depths. And now they're the top dogs. This may be the biggest game Arizona has to play. But here's the thing. Here, let me just go continue on what I want to say about the what else I want to see out here. I really want to see in this game. I mentioned Fred Warner and Drake Greenlaw, and this might work to the favor of the Cardinal spring game. But I really want to see is some of these backup linebackers. Warner and Greenlaw, fantastic, but they're missing tackles, and Arizona is coming in fresh. Arizona is coming in off a bye week. They are rested. The Niners has had a huge emotional game against Philadelphia. Like I said, they worked themselves up. They are missing some tackles. They missed a lot of tackles in Seattle against their tough running backs. Those are hard guys to tackle. So is James Conner. Okay, Oren Burks is out with knee tendonitis. He's been fine, but the Niners have not replaced Azeez Al-Shaair. They have not replaced that guy. They have not replaced that third linebacker. And I think number 45, Demetrius Flanagan-Foles, is going to have the first shot. But I want to see these rookies. I want to see D. Winters from TCU. I want to see Jalen Graham. I want to see them sprinkled in this game. I want to see what they got. And if you're not going to play them now, you're going to play them against Baltimore next week. There's no more buys. The Niners, when they were tired, they looked bad. They lost the Browns. They're taking on a team that's on a bye. You saw what happened to the Eagles when they looked tired. The Niners may be tired. They may be emotionally drained. They're looking ahead to Lamar Jackson. You got to have in the back of your mind, this is a scrimmage and I'm thinking this is a scrimmage for the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. So, but I want to see some of these young guys. I want to see some life. The veterans may just, be tired. I want to see some of these young guys. I want to see some of these hard hitters. I want to see Luter Jr. and Womack in the defensive backfield. And I want to see what D. Winters and Jalen Graham have. Oren Burks is out. Greenlaw's questionable. But I want to see these guys sprinkled in. I want to see Flanagan-Foles a little bit, but I really want to see Winters and Jalen Graham and whoever comes in with passion and attitude in a game that just feels kind of like the fourth game in 5 games against some birds. All right. And I already talked about it. Watch out for the screen game. Watch out for James Conner. Watch out for the tight end. Last thing I want to say on defense, I'm waiting for Robert Beal Jr., number 51, to show up in the draft. That's what we ended up with Jair Brown. I love that, but I wanted another pass rusher because I thought we were light, and we were kind of light on depth on the defensive line. And that's where the Niners make their hay. That's where they're making their hay now. And kudos to John Lynch for making that. Now that this is a strength now, like with our D line, we got so many guys. Hargrave and Eric Armstead cannot play, and we're still looking good. I mean, we're coming in waves. This is the 49er football, but we are just after Greenlaw and Warner, it's a big step down. Oren Burks is, he's all right, but he's not the impact. So I want to see some of these young linebackers take some snaps, and I want to see if Ambry Thomas can handle the number 1 guy pressure. Isaiah Oliver, I mean, God bless you, brother, but I would go out that guy. And here's the thing: this is what Kyler Murray, aside from the screen game with Connor and their tight end McBride, they're going to test the linebackers. Greenlaw and Warner are going to have to hit in this game. They're going to be, kind of out of position at weird angles with these screens, and they've been missing tackles already, and they're going to tackle some big dudes. What the potential has to happen, watch for this. Kyler Murray, if the 49ers play the same way they did against the Eagles, he's going to have time, and he can get outside the pocket. And Marquise Brown and Rondale Moore if he plays, and Wilson if he plays, they can get deep past the 49er corners, which are not fast, especially if you're talking about Isaiah Oliver, and there might be some big plays. So watch for some big plays, especially if Isaiah Oliver is on the field, because if Marquise Brown plays and Wilson and Moore, I mean, that dude, Oliver's going to get smoked. I know Luter Jr. and Womack, they got some more speed. But Murray can make time if the 49ers are disciplined. They play that disciplined style. Now, I'll be interested because I think what the 49ers are going to have a lot of data after this game on how to beat Lamar Jackson. And there's potential big plays because of the personnel. Because of Kyler Murray, he can stay alive, and the 49ers and Steve Wilks has done a great job tightening up the coverage, using the personnel, using Ambry Thomas over Isaiah Oliver, who might play. I don't look forward to seeing Oliver. I think he's going to get toasted, but maybe he changes his ways. I think Marquise Brown is too quick. I think Rondale Moore is too quick. I think even Wilson's just that kid from Stanford. He's too quick. I want to see some of these younger corners, but you got either a younger corner or a slow corner, and you got a quarterback that can buy time, and you got guys with speed. Watch out for big plays, all right? But also watch out for that woo hit from Jair Brown. Look at this. They're offensively, they have some personnel, the Arizona Cardinals and the coach, that can give the 49ers some problems, all right? Let's just stay negative here, all right? Special teams, even though he hasn't kicked a field goal in weeks, I'm more and more confident in Moody. Not too worried about that, but what I am worried about is this injury to Ray McCloud. He's on IR with the ribs. I want him healthy during the playoffs. But, man, it gives you a funny feeling. We got a young number 10 out there receiving punts. Ronnie Bell, man, I like him as a receiver, and I was happy. Like, I love that he could return punts. I love the pot. I love that he has the ability. You need more than one guy. Just like when Ted Ginn, was 2010, he got injured, and we had a young guy back there, and I don't want to name his name because I don't want to beat him up anymore. But, Ronnie Bell, it's great that he can do it. I hate that we actually have to have a rookie back. We need to win this game. We need to beat Arizona. But there's going to be a lull. There's got to be an emotional letdown. That's what I'm saying. Bring in these young guys. But at punt return, they have Bell muffed the punt out of bounds last week. But at the same time, this is a great game to get the reps, get some of those mistakes out of your system. So I'm watching Ronnie Bell here. Debo's been returning kicks. I love that he can make a play. But man, we need a healthy Debo. I'm kind of iffy on that. I mean, is there no one else on the damn roster that can return kicks? I love it in the playoffs. But maybe the Niners there's not a lot of kickoffs to field because the Niners whip some ass. I think there's a chance, plays could be made with the matchup between the 49er defense and the Cardinal offense, because Murray is a running quarterback. They got some speed. They got Connor. They got a good coach. But here's the thing. I'm not sure what the hell they're gonna do against the Niner offense. I really don't. They got kind of a middling pass rush. The Arizona Cardinals pass rush. They're not that great against they're not that great against the pass. They're not that great against the run. They give up 4.4 yards a carry in the rush. McCaffrey's been fantastic. The offensive line's been pretty good. They're getting better every week. What are they going to do against Brock and the weapons? Brock is the number 1 rated quarterback in the NFL. The Eagles are giving up a 1.10, passer rating, which is second worst in football. unless maybe a Trent Williams injury, which God forbid will never happen. They're gonna have a hard. They can't rush Brock. You can't cover. You can't stop the run. What are you gonna do? And I'll tell you what they can do. People want to say Rich Gannon, but Jonathan Gannon, he is a good coach. He had a big win. He's beat the Steelers. He's beat the Cowboys. Look for him to come up with a scheme to beat the 49ers. He's beaten us before. I'm just not sure they have the players. And you know what? Arizona, God bless you, proved me wrong. So I want to see a good game. And I think I'm not holding my breath. I'll put it that way. I'm not I think that the Niners should handle business. I think it's a bad matchup for the 49er offense. I mean for Arizona's defense against our offense. But it's one team coming off a bye, playing for their lives, a quarterback playing for his reputation. He's no damn fool. He knows that someone's going to be coming to take his job if he don't handle business. And that's just the bottom line. All right. Well, I got you. Obviously a big Warrior fan. I want to talk a little bit about Draymond Green. The Warriors about to play. Warriors about to come on right now. Big disappointment. We wouldn't be anywhere as an organization, a basketball organization, without Draymond Green. He's the most important player to Steph Curry's career. Not only all the tough things on defense and all the intelligence, but look at the offense when he's not here tonight. What the Warriors are about to tip off right now. Watch how slow the Warriors play. Draymond picks up the pace. He's a tremendous point forward. So many important things that this guy has been. And if you were a long-time Warrior fan, you knew they were soft. But eventually, man, you got to get it together because he's been a liability. And I think he's a good dude. Like, man, bro, you got to act like it. You need And I don't know what the answer is. I wish the Dunleavy would have brought in some more tough guys, and he did not do that. Dunleavy did not. It's all on Draymond. And I'm not excusing anything because you can't just go cheap on somebody. That's low class, dude. That's a low class bum move, bro. You don't do that. You don't cheap shot people, right? And and let me be clear. I am concerned about his mental health. You can't just have someone call you a donkey. The whole damn internet call you a donkey. That's gotta hurt. He's a man. He has feelings. All those things, like, the triple single, Charles Barkley, people get on this guy's case. So that's gotta burn inside. At the same time, my Uncle Geronimo used to say, he's effing up a wet dream. Because the Warriors still have a chance. He is part of a dynasty. He's part of a great franchise. Things aren't easy, but they could be a lot worse. And I don't know what they're going to do right now without Draymond Green. And it's like, hey, it's got to be discussed. Like, should we get out of this guy's contract? Is this the last straw? Is the next time the last time? Is this time the last time? I thought Dunleavy should got in some guys like Draymond Green so Draymond Green could mentor these other players because there's nothing like being accountable, like teaching someone else. He has a lot to teach, and you can't just give away all the great things he does. I think he's actually underrated for what he does for the offense. Tremendous passer as a forward. He pushes the ball. When he's not playing, the Warriors don't play with the same pace, and they probably lost because he got ejected the last game. So it's a very disappointing situation, because in my heart I wanna defend this guy, right? But I can't. You can't keep doing it. You cannot keep you cannot keep doing it. All right. So I'm praying for this dude. But other people got problems too, man. Like, eventually you got to count your blessings and be a man, bro. And that's what it is. It's like, I'm not saying it's not going to take work. I'm not saying it doesn't need therapy or whatever he needs. Everyone needs Jesus, and we all need forgiveness. But a lot of people are counting on you and their families, and they're putting their name on you. And, bro, you got to switch that up. So it's really not your play that bothers me, man. It's like, how many times can people put their name on you until they say, dude, you know what? You're affecting my reputation, my family, my organization, the whole damn NBA. So that's at a crossroads, and I am concerned about him, but also, hey, you got to be concerned with the guy who just go from reverse order. He whacked someone in the face, just ridiculous. He choked someone. Oh, too long. I looked bad. He punched his teammate in the face, a cheap shot. The whole thing with stepping on people, kicking people you know where. And it's not just because he's clumsy. It's because he's not being cool. But you know what? Gary Lamm is cool. Panda is cool. Gary Lamm and Mafia, we are way too cool. So again, 11 days to Christmas. Wishing you many blessings. God bless you. I love you. Keep it real. Keep it clean. You know what to watch for? Watch for your loved ones. Guard your heart. Watch out for your feelings. Watch out for the people that really matter. And watch Gary Lamm. Watch the 49er post game. Watch each other's back. It's a cold, cool world out there. But you know what? You can be the hero you need to be for your family. So again, God bless you. Keep it real. Keep it clean. 11 days of Christmas. See you when I see you. So long.